What's going on? We are on the road, packed up, loaded down, hitting the trail, and ready to go camping. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get to go. I didn't think I was gonna get to go camping this soon. Wait, is this thing even on? Can y'all hear me? I hope so. But I didn't think I was gonna go camping again this soon. But nevertheless, here we are, and I'm ready to get there, set up. It's about, let's see, it's 2:39, say 2:40. Definitely, oh man, definitely so much earlier than last time. Last time was just a straight messed up ordeal the whole time. I still had a good time at the end, but with issues with the bike and everything, as you can see, still having issues with the bike. So, but for whatever reason, it's kind of running better today. I don't know how or why. I was thinking about it. I wonder if somehow I got some water or trash or something in some gas that I got last week. It was kind of crossing my mind because I feel like it's starting to run a little bit better, but the engine light is obviously still on. I hope y'all can hear me. I don't know what it is, but whenever I'm editing in post, the microphone has like some sort of like popping, staticky noise. It's not like horrible, but I don't like it. So I'm thinking about getting a mic set up that's not wireless, even though I did pay $100 for this mic. And I heard you can get like a wireless, a wired mic set up for like, I don't know, $30 on Amazon. So man, she did not look happy at all. But anyways, so I'm thinking about doing that. Can't remember exactly what the name of it's called. Can't remember exactly what the name of it's called, but we'll see. And oh yeah, she big mad. She flying. She gone. I mean, you are in the fast lane, so you should probably be going faster. Well, also, anyway, as you can tell, I ain't got any jacket on at all. I do still have my heavier clothes and heavier gear for tonight. I got my sweatpants not on, but I do have my sweatpants in my bag here, and I got my coat and all that stuff for tonight. And so we're going to be plenty warm for sure. And I think it's going to be 48, 49 degrees tonight. I mean, it's like 10, 15 degrees cooler than it was literally just a week ago. Gotta love the North Carolina weather, I'm telling you. And I lived in Germany for like 3 years, so I know how wishy-washy, floppy, whatever the weather can be over there. And I was like, man, I cannot wait to get back to North Carolina. But it seems like it's kind of just the same thing here. So, oh, I need to get over. Let me get over. So, oh, by the way, I hope I put this thing in like the wide angle view. Oh, and by the way, also, sorry, I apologize because I know that I still haven't gotten my camera to where I can put it up here yet. I've just been really busy this last week trying to get everything set up for my mom. For those of y'all who don't know, my mom has been in the hospital for well over a month, and look at the traffic. Nice. It's the middle of the day, homies. Oh, by the way, today is Thursday. But like I said, if y'all don't know, she's been in the hospital for over a month, and I had to go and take her old bed apart for the new hospital bed. So I've been kind of busy doing that last week, and just doing some other things, of course, work. So I did work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and look at, so they're about to do some blasting. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that, actually they already have done the blasting. They've already done some. Those mats are to put over what they blast, I believe. That way, whenever they do the explosion, that stuff don't just go everywhere and all over the highway and everything else. This all used to be trees, and you couldn't even see that lake. You might be able to see it a little bit through the trees or whatever before, but you definitely couldn't see it like that. I can't even remember what lake that's called. It's pretty small as far as I know. Man, does it feel good to be out here in short sleeves again. I can't tell you how annoying it is to have like 4 and 5 layers on just to go riding. I mean, it's still nice because you can still ride and you got your heated gear. And I'm spoiled. Like tomorrow morning, like I said, it's supposed to be like 48, 49 degrees. I'm probably gonna wait till it's like 55 degrees or a little bit more to get on the bike, because I'm not gonna be in a huge hurry tomorrow getting up and rolling out and all that stuff. I'm gonna be kind of chilling in the morning, drinking my coffee. Oh, by the way, I know I said in the last couple videos that I was gonna make some eggs, but I don't want to say for sure, because everybody's like, you always lying, saying you're gonna do this stuff and you don't never do it. That's a nice F350. But so I don't need nobody in the comments down below talking about how I'll be lying and all that stuff. I don't be lying. I thought for real that I was gonna be cooking some eggs up, and I just didn't. So I wasn't hungry. Speaking of which, I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. I didn't bring anything with me but those eggs, so we're gonna have to drop our stuff, go get some wood, because we're gonna make sure we have plenty of wood for tonight. I'm not about to be woodless, and I'm not about to be woodless at 8 o'clock at night like I was the first night. It wasn't 8 o'clock, but it was like 9, so early enough. And the second day, that was a completely different campground. That video, I haven't even edited it yet, so that will be the next video, not this video. All right, look at these lakes right here. I've been fishing in that lake. I don't think I've been fishing. Look at that. It's probably a snapping turtle or something. That was a big old ring. Let me see where we need to go. Campground, shelter. I'm guessing the tent camping is this way too? What? Question mark? That's an old tobacco barn or something. Now, I have been here before. The last time I've been here by myself was whenever I was like 15. No, I was 16, because I was already driving. And I had a 1988 K5 Blazer at the time, lifted. It had like 3/4 ton or 1 ton axles on it on 37s, which 37s are small now. Tent camping is this way. Doing some off-road action right here, y'all. Let's see. Do not enter. I'm definitely going off-road. I don't love this. Don't ever be on your front brake when you're going downhill like this. Back brakes only. Because if that front brake locks up, you're going down, homie. I don't care what you do, you're going down. And it don't take but just a split second too. This is, I love this place, man. Let's see, what? Oh, that's the backside. A14. Good thing is you probably won't get hurt if you do tip it over here, but your bike will be scratched, brother. And I'm all for adventure biking, but this ain't the adventure bike for that, I promise. Let's see where A14 may be. I didn't think about coming through here and looking first, and making sure that it was going to be a pretty decently level ground on the motorcycle. There's A15, A14 right here. Yeah. We can get up in here and turn around. Yeah. All right. So there's the fire ring. Let's get set up. Oh, that's the ones with the, see, they have those over there. You can put your tent on those platforms. That's kind of more of what I wanted. But we'll survive. And you got to think you got a trail walking through here. People are going to be walking by all the time. Oh boy, oh baby. All right, let's walk around here and get my phone. I hope this thing, let me see if this thing is even on, brother. Oh yeah, we're on. But this is our site for tonight. I'm guessing a tent, because this is a walk path right here. I'm guessing we need to be summers around here. Thing is, got all these roots in here. Where are we gonna put it? Looks like somebody's been burning right there. All right, let me get things kind of squared away here, and I will get to you guys in a minute. All right, guys, well, you can tell, or as you can tell, I've gotten everything kind of set up. I don't know what happened to the firewood. I've been here for probably going on 2 hours, and the lady said that she was gonna come by, or somebody was gonna come by with some firewood. I haven't heard anything about that yet. There was a guy that came by here and said that he would go see if they had some or something like that. So I don't really know what's going on with that, but I met some really cool guys that walked down as I was talking about this trail right here. They came down through here and they were like, hey man, we're just wanting to look at your bike and see what you got done to it and all that. We talked for every bit of an hour. So, and I had been making some phone calls and doing some numbers on the possible camper that I might want, or the price of a camper that I feel like I can afford. And so I've been doing that for the last hour. And while I was on the phone with the insurance lady and the loan officer, I was putting the tent up, and I'm sure it was very, very annoying for her listening to all that going on. I think it's gonna be, like I said earlier, I think it's gonna be like 48 degrees or 49 degrees tonight. So I'm just got my 20-degree sleeping bag. I'm not breaking out my 50-degree sleeping bag. I think I'll be just fine without it. I have already noticed that I got a gumball underneath the tent, and I may end up trying to get that out, but it might be under, well, it is underneath the tarp. So I'm just gonna move my stuff over, my sleeping stuff. But check out these lights that I got off Amazon. I hope that this comes through. I guess it does. It looks like it's blinking for y'all, but it's not. I don't even think you can tell. Oh yeah, barely. It goes all over here. I think they're like 30 feet long. I bought these off of Amazon for like 15 bucks. And this front right here is a light too. It's camping lights. So if y'all want to pick that up, this is my first time using it, but it's pretty cool. And it has a really bright light on the back, has 2 different stages of lights on there, and it has a light on the front. And you can also make these blink and do different colors as well. So it's pretty cool. But I got invited to go eat some dinner with those guys. Like, it's like one of the first things they said, well, hey, do you want to, come eat dinner with us? Because he asked if I was by myself, or they did. And I was like, yeah, I'm by myself, but we'll come eat dinner with us and, drink some cold snacks and stuff like that. I still have to go to the store because I don't have any cold snacks or snacks at all with me currently. So I guess I'm finally about to do that. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's probably around 5:30. So we got just a couple hours before dark. Daylight savings time has started now. That started last Sunday. So we got like another hour of daylight, but it's already getting dark and the sun is already gone. It's been gone, but now it's even more gone. So I don't know what we're going to do about the wood situation. I guess I'm going to have to just hang out up there with them. So that leaves me with, I don't know how the rest of this video is going to go as far as the vlogging stuff. But so I guess obviously I'm not going to be cooking on the fire tonight. I mean, we don't have a fire anyway. And probably hanging out with them most of the night. I did tell them that I do make YouTube videos and stuff like that. And if they were okay with me vlogging and stuff like that, if I felt like I wanted to do that later on. So we'll see. And like I said, I got my tent set up over here in the least
Rudy spot as possible. And random, but got this Born Free Tax to Death sticker. My brother actually found that sticker first and he put it on his helmet, but I had to copy him. I love that sticker, and I got a compliment from those guys on it. They really liked it. So I guess I'm gonna turn these lights back off for now. I don't even know how much time I'm gonna be spending at my own campground. I'm gonna be with them, and they invited me to some sort of, what do you call it? Invited me to some sort of bluegrass festival thing that's supposed to be happening next month or something like that in the Blue Ridge Mountains. So we'll see about that. We're gonna be talking with them about that today and getting some more information on that. But I don't have a whole lot of vacation days, unfortunately. And I'm using basically an entire week to ride the entire Blue Ridge Mountain Parkway with my brother and some friends, and maybe even one of these guys if they want to go. They're more than welcome. So I got to have 4 of my personal days for that, and because I'm doing it on, actually I don't want to say that, because just in case that doesn't happen or it changes or something like that, I don't want to say for sure, but as of right now, that's the plan for that. So we're gonna go hop on the bike. They've got the baby over here. First thing we gotta do is we gotta take a picture for a thumbnail. I forgot all about that. I always forget about that. And for whatever reason, when I post my videos, my thumbnail is blurry. I don't know why it's like that when I post it, because whenever I'm editing the thumbnail, it's not blurry. And then, I don't know, I need to try to figure that out. But we're gonna pull the bike over here, Summers. Summers, if you don't know what Summers is, that means somewhere. And we're gonna try to get us a cool little thumbnail. I hate that the fire isn't going, because I would like to have that in the background, but maybe we'll pull it over here in this area somewhere, and we're just gonna have to guesstimate on how the rest of the night is gonna go, because I have no clue. I know that we're gonna have, like I said, some cold snacks, and then we're gonna have some, I think, spaghetti and stuff like that. So hopefully, maybe I'll drink enough cold snacks that I'll feel like breaking the camera out and introducing you to those guys. So I'm pretty excited, and a lot of people ask me, well, why do you like to travel by yourself? And I say, well, I mean, everywhere I go, I end up meeting somebody. Now, my intention wasn't to come here and meet people and go hang out with them. My intention was to come here and vlog and make a video for you guys. But I mean, this isn't my whole life, so I got invited, and I'm gonna go. I mean, that's how you make connections, is how you meet new people. So I think anybody who ever gets approached by somebody that's pretty cool and you end up vibing with them, you might make a good connection, and that might even help you further off in life down the road. You never know. So don't turn down somebody that comes and talks to you and that you vibe with, as long as they seem like good people. I wouldn't turn them down, because it could honestly even change your life, depending. So let me quit rambling. Let's get this bike over here, my baby. By the way, I hope I can get that thing fixed on Saturday. I really do hope, because it's really annoying. All right, y'all. Well, update. We have wood. I didn't think he was gonna be coming, but I guess he came through, and now we gotta find some sticks and whatnot. I guess we're still not gonna be cooking nothing over the fire, but at least we'll have wood for later on, and I'll make sure that I'm able to come back here and burn this wood, because I don't want to spend the money on this wood for nothing, which wasn't expensive. This was actually the cheapest place to get wood that I've been so far. Not that the wood is very good wood. There's a couple pieces of hardwood in there. There's a couple pieces that aren't, so it may burn up a little quick. So I think I got a couple pieces of pine in there too, which does burn up fast, unfortunately. But I'll make sure after I eat dinner, it may be dark, but at least we'll have these lights back here, and I'll get my camp chair set up, and we'll be able to enjoy some fire on our own and get away from everybody and all that. Let's go get us some cold snacks. Just got done with taking the picture for the video, the thumbnail, and maybe a couple little snacks to munch on, maybe a pack of hot dogs or something. We can always break off a stick somewhere and whittle a tip on one and cook us some hot dogs over the fire later. We don't need no ketchup, no mustard, no buns, no nothing. We can just eat straight weenies over the flame. So let's go to the store and we'll be back. I guess I might take y'all with me. We'll see. So I guess if you see in the next segment that I took y'all with me, then you'll know. But I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, everybody, we just got out of the campsite. Let's go up here and see if they need anything from the store. I ain't gonna be able to carry anything big. Slowly. I'm not gonna be able to carry anything big, but I could get something small if they needed some condiments, some ketchup, some something or another. And plus, I would like to come up here and see these campers anyway. They all look pretty cool, but some of these campers are just like huge, bro. Like, why do you need a camper that big? Is beyond me. Like, this camper right here, that's a Brinkley. That thing is probably $80,000, $70,000-$80,000 anyway. There's that one guy over there. Let's go see what he has to say. I still gotta go to the store. White RV? I came over here to see if you needed anything from the store. Okay. All right. This is gonna be where I'm gonna be hanging out tonight, you guys. Cut the mic off. Hey, you need anything from Food Line?
No, we're good.
You sure?
You don't have any beer. I don't. Do you have beer? We only have the
Well, I'm getting some beer. I don't know how much I.
drink whiskey, but if you want beer, get what you want.
Okay. Well,
If you want whiskey, then I got you right.
you need any small things? I don't have a lot of room, but I could fit something small.
I've been twice already.
Okay. Got you. Yeah. Is this thing diesel?
Is that diesel he's asking?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Long, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's old like me.
Well, it looks awesome. I'd love to have it.
Well, don't be careful what you say now.
Well, not that one, just one in general. All right, y'all. Well, I guess we're going to go get us some cold snacks. I hope I didn't say anything about the other word. See, I like that one. That's a Grand Design Imagine. Those are really good. I'm pretty sure that camper was here last time I was here, which was back in Thanksgiving. Pretty sure it was Thanksgiving. But yeah, let's go to the stove and figure out, make sure we don't get lost. Hopefully not. And we'll be back in business. I'll be back. Hopefully whenever I'm yelling in this thing, it's not too loud for y'all. I'll try to cut it down when I'm editing it. If so, I'll be able to tell somewhat. I got some deep rock right here. I don't like that. No sir. I should have brought my gloves with me. But it really ain't that far. I'm sure I'll be fine. But it's gotten colder in the last couple of hours for sure, substantially. I actually thought about bringing my extendable fishing rod and maybe doing some fishing, but because I, one, don't have hardly any room, and two, I'm only getting to stay one night, which is a straight up bummer.
that lady was holding a chicken. Like, no shit. I think she had a dip in too. That is wild. Typical Randolph County. Craziness. That guy's picking up his dog. This place is a little wild. That dog's gonna try to jump out and kill me. Let's park over. Oh, that might have been a bad decision because this is downhill. Whatever. If I have to, I'll go through them cars like a shopping cart, baby. Extra careful. Let's get off this thing. I think this is the nicest food line I've been in. Definitely a whole lot nicer than the one next to me, where I live. For all y'all wondering, yeah, I do still got my helmet on. Got the hot bar, chicken wing, chicken wing. Hot dogs, baby. And should we get bacon for in the morning, or is it gonna go bad overnight? Might go bad overnight. Maybe not. Don't want to be messing with that pork. No way. Angus beef franks? What's the difference? Bigger? 6 of them instead of 8? Same price. Let's get the small ones. Everybody says these Nathan's hot dogs are the best. I ain't never had them. We're gonna find out. Tell you what, there's some cuties around here. I'll say that right now. Right now. Yeah, cookies. I see my aisle over there. Might have to cut y'all off. I don't want you two to be trying to charge me for showing y'all adult beverages. In other words, cold snacks. That dog with the blonde perm / dyed hair barking at me. Wasn't no problem getting out of that spot either. No problem at all. I got all this crap off the bike, everything, the lightweight. Dang, I should have went the other way. One way. We have to make us a Yui. Come on, Yui. Shouldn't be no problem at all. Sharp turn. All right. Goodbye, Food Lion. By the way, didn't even have to bust the box open on the cold snacks either. Got it all able to fit in here. Might have one with y'all whenever I get back. Need to see if I can find my koozie. My koozie. See, look at that. Now the sun's coming out. Must be nice. I think tomorrow the sun's supposed to be out all day. Like out. Of course, the day that I'm not camping, the sun's gonna be out. I actually was and could have stayed. I still could stay, technically.
All right, y'all, well, I found my adult beverage wobble pop holder. Let's crack it open. First one of the night. It's good stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and put our camping chair together. So this thing is so awesome. Very unlike the tent behind me. It is so easy to put it back in its original package, its original case, whatever you want to say. I mean, you can put this thing, I mean, as long as you have these folded up the way they're supposed to be, you can literally just put this cushion, cover, whatever you want to call it, in there pretty much any kind of way. And this one is by Moon. I'm going to show you because I don't think that's a real word. It says Moon LC. I don't even know. I don't even think that's a real word, but y'all can see that. By the way, I hope the lighting is somewhat okay. I got my light turned on up here so y'all can see me. Something I want to talk about before I get into this tent. So like I said in the last video, or 2 videos ago actually, this will be 2 videos past, but that tent is an Ozark Trail tent from Walmart, like 30 bucks. Something you want to do whenever you buy a tent like that is buy some seam sealer. Walmart sells it. They sell a couple different kinds. And you want to buy that seam sealer. Spray it all around all the seams on there, even the top, even the cover that goes on top of the tent. You want to do that too, because my brother and I, another little story, I don't know if y'all like stories or not, but a little story for you guys. My brother and I, my first trip to Daytona, we made it all the way to Daytona and went ahead and set our tent up. We had to go to Walmart because we needed to buy some small things, whatever. But for whatever reason, it started raining like as soon as we pulled in, just sprinkling, you know. So we hurried up, got everything up, got the tent put up and all that stuff. Next thing you know, it starts downpouring. I mean like straight downpouring. I know you guys can't see me right now, but I'm putting this together. And when I say it was raining, and we thought we were good. We're like, oh, well, we got the tent up, we're in the tent, we got everything that's important that needs to be in the tent. No. Next thing you know, we're sitting there, we got our McDonald's, and the drips start coming in the tent. Back to the seam sealer. That's why I say, get seam sealer. And I would probably put it on any tent that you get. Put some seam sealer on there, let it dry. I even did 2 coats on this one. I haven't been in the rain in it yet, thank God. Very lucky for that. But it started coming in drips after drips after drips. Next thing you know, the next morning, we was floating in that tent. I'm talking, we got water in there pretty much all the way across, about ½ an inch deep. We were swimming. And the only thing keeping us from like getting super wet was our pads that I think I've showed you in 2 videos ago, another Amazon special. I think it's like Chemtech or something like that. Wasn't too much on Amazon, maybe like $30, something like that. Very well worth it. A whole lot better than sleeping on the ground. But that was the only thing keeping us from getting absolutely soaked, or like basically laying in water. We got out the next morning, let everything dry, and it was good, but it was definitely a time to remember. I'm gonna go ahead and put this camping chair over here next to the fire and maybe gather some twigs. We can always gather twigs later on. I see quite a few around. I don't think it's gonna be an issue in the dark, and we got our headlamp, but we can always do that later on. I'm telling you this random, but the squirrels around here are everywhere. They are everywhere, man. I know some of you guys don't like hunting and whatnot probably, but a good 22 right now, we could be roasting some squirrel meat over the fire instead of hot dog. Wanted to show y'all real quick how I got this thing off Amazon tied up. So this string was actually already here on the tree. So I just literally tied it to that. That way it's not pulling on the cord inside of here. Should probably start bringing 550 cord from now on whenever I bring this to camp. I guess we can go ahead and come over here and finish our cold snack wobble pop. It's the same guy that brought me the wood earlier. Pretty cool dude, helped me unload it. And didn't have change. It was $10 for basically 2 bundles, but it wasn't bundled up, it was just loose. And I told him before he left, I said, you know, I don't have anything but a 20, I don't have a 10. I did have some smaller stuff, but I had $9. I ended up counting, I had $9, and he said that was fine, so. But I'm gonna finish this cold snack, and then I will get back with y'all later on. I don't know what time it is, it's probably about time to eat. He says stuff is coming along, and it's 6:41 right now. Need to go ahead and head over there. So I'm gonna finish this up, and that guy's got a motor home. It's an older motor home, but it's got a Cummins motor in it, and I'm interested to see the inside of that thing. I wonder if he'll let me vlog the inside of it. That would be pretty cool, and I'll definitely show y'all guys that if I get to do that. But I'll see y'all in just a little bit. All right, guys, well, look what I got going. That's my Amazon lights. I thought I would show y'all this. It's about 10:30. I'm just now getting here, starting a fire, and got some wood burning. It definitely ain't a camping trip without a fire. So I got this going. I said, just got this lit. And I'll tell y'all a little story just here in a minute whenever I can get my tripod set up. Just got back from eating dinner, had some awesome lasagna. The guy made homemade lasagna in a cast iron, and if y'all know what those Camp Chef things are, they're basically like a propane stove. They're called Camp Chefs, and they have like a 2-burner stove on top, and then they have an induction oven on the bottom. Kind of just like a stove in your house, except it's portable, and you can bring it with you camping, whatever you want to do. So he made, like I said, lasagna in this cast iron. It had a pound of bacon in it, a pound of ground beef. It had, I think, homemade noodles in it. All sorts of stuff. I think it had cream cheese in it, I'm pretty sure. And it was just all so good. They even had homemade banana nut bread. And man, when I tell you the campfire stories were awesome, they were awesome. And like I said, it's almost 10:30, and I got there a little bit before 7. So spent a good amount of time over there, and they ended up going to sleep. So, which is fine because I told them I needed to come back over here and finish my tonight's vlog and all that. And I really did want to see like how these lights were. Apparently they last like 6 to 8 hours. And I told myself when I bought these that, I was like, oh, these things would be cool. That way, you know, if I end up getting a little bit too inebriated, then I'd be able to find my campsite. Well, dumb me, I didn't turn them on before I left, so I was walking back in the dark. And so that was interesting, tripping over stumps and all sorts of stuff on the ground. So it was fun. But I guess now we're just going to sit here and enjoy the fire for a couple more hours, probably go to bed around 12. If y'all hear that popping, I'm pretty sure that's poplar wood right here that's burning. I need to fix it before it goes out. But I guess I'm going to sit here and enjoy the fire and enjoy these camp lights that I got from Amazon. I think these are a great purchase. I do notice that a couple or a little small section of these are burning brighter or less bright than the rest of them. I think the ones, like the more it gets to the end down there, the less bright it is, because I've noticed that these down here, where it first comes out of the thing that it's in, they're the brightest, and they start getting dimmer as they go, which is kind of crazy, but what can you expect for $15? And I'm trying to be quiet too, because pretty much everybody, I think everyone here is asleep already, which is crazy to me. I didn't think that. I mean, I thought camping was meant for, you know, staying up and listening to music and stuff like that. No, it is dead silent here. But let me go ahead and get this fire adjusted before it ends up going out on me, and I'll either talk to y'all in a little while, or I'll see you guys when I get in the tent to go to sleep.
guess I finally did keep my word on making eggs this morning, and got me 2 of these Nathan hot dogs, which I've never had before. I think I showed y'all just a little while ago these, and I showed y'all them yesterday. Apparently, which I never heard of these until a truck driver buddy of mine told me about them, that these were top dog. Well, all I've ever heard growing up was ballpark hot dogs were the best. So this is gonna be my first time trying the famous, says famous on here, since 1916, Nathan's hot dogs. Says no fillers, byproducts, no artificial flavors or colors, and no corn syrup. They are 100% beef. So, and as far as the current corn syrup thing, I don't understand why there would ever be corn syrup or artificial flavors or colors in meat anyway. Meat is supposed to just taste like meat. So, let's try one of these things. I mean, tastes like a hot dog to me. Maybe even a little bit more greasy than a regular hot dog. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna sit here and say that this is my now favorite new hot dog, but they're okay. So as far as the pan and the Trekker stove that I have, if you guys don't know, for the new people that are watching, this is my first time using it. I do like that. I do like it, but the only thing is that if you have something like, for example, these hot dog weenies, if you don't have that pan on a completely flat level surface, they'll slide to the edge of the pan. So, which is a better thing to do that than for it to stick to the pan. I literally just wiped it out with a paper towel, and of course I'm gonna clean it with dish soap, but I mean, it's for now a really good pan. Every pan is a good pan until you get some wear and tear on it, then the non-stick Teflon or whatever wears off of them. So we'll see over time, and I'll give my opinion over time more on if I still like the pan or not later on. But it's like a 10-inch pan, maybe even an 8-inch pan, and it was like $50, so hopefully it's a good one. And by the way, I remembered to bring my metal spoon this time. Found it. All right, y'all, well, I've got pretty much everything packed up here other than this dreaded tent. Now, this thing never goes back in the pack the way it's supposed to. Out of everything I got, it's like the one thing that will not go back the way it's supposed to go, and it's a pain. So this is pretty much the only dreaded part of the trip and packing up. So I do have some extra firewood for whoever comes next. To be completely honest, I spent more time trying to get it to burn than it burning itself. So that was fun, but I did finally eventually get it going pretty well, I would say. And so we're gonna get the rest of this stuff packed up. You can see the bike over there is pretty much loaded down already, other than the tent. So, and we've got all of our trash picked up, and get this stuff done. And we're gonna be going actually with the neighbors over here. The guys that came and talked to me about the bike yesterday, they came down here this morning and offered to come help me look at the camper, because I don't know really a whole lot about them, just to be completely honest. And so we're gonna be hopefully doing that together. I got a couple campers I wanna look at actually. So I haven't fully decided if I'm gonna take them with me yet or take them up on that offer. I really do appreciate them doing that. But I might end up taking them up on it. But I got 2 or 3
that I want to look at today. So we'll see. So I'm going to set you guys up and let y'all laugh at me trying to get this thing back in this package. All right, you guys, well, we are pulling out of here. Another camping trip in the books. That kid was, see you later. That kid was waving at me. Apparently I knew them from church. I don't remember the kid. He was probably not even born yet, if that's showing my age some, whenever I was going to that church. But we're gonna go look at us a couple campers today with these guys. I guess I did finally decide on that. And we're gonna hopefully, possibly, pick us up a camper in the next couple days, maybe even today, I don't know. The world is endless possibilities, so we will just have to see. But if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you leave this video with a big old thumbs up down below, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later.